Hey guys, it's Tom from BV USA again. Today we're going to be talking about something we haven't looked at yet. We're going to be talking about the cable that we provide. So we sell a ton of PoE switches. Going hand in hand with that is networking cable. We've got a couple of different things, and today we're going to look at CMR cable, and we're going to put it through some stress tests, which will be kind of fun. So CMR cable is riser rated cable. It's designed to go in your walls and it's totally fine. The cable we carry is dual certification, which means it is UL listed and it is ETL verified. So the UL listed means that we sent this cable off to Underwriters Laboratories and they tested it, make sure that it was safe and functional, and it worked in all sorts of different environments. And a little bit later, we'll show you some of those tests that they do. We're gonna kind of try to do some of them here. The other certification that this cable carries is ETL, which is another company that tested it out for us, proved that everything was safe and it worked the way it's supposed to. And there is actually a third certification on this cable. It's ROHS, which is for hazardous materials. It means that this cable does not contain anything that is going to make you sick or cause any troubles if it catches fire or anything like that. So like I mentioned, we're going to take it through some of those tests. We're going to put the cable through the test right here. We got some we put in the freezer. We got some we're going to put here in this oven. Got some that I'm just going to set on fire, and we're going to see what happens. So we're gonna get down to actually testing this cable. I'm gonna take some, I'm gonna put it in a cup of water, stick it in the freezer, and let it sit there. Just get it all into a big chunk of ice, and then we're gonna check it out, make sure it still works. All right guys, so we're here with test number one. We're gonna do a bend test and then make sure that this cable still works. So we put these in our freezer about 24 hours ago. They're completely rock solid. Everything's in here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the cable and wrap it around a pen here now that it's frozen, and just test that those strands in there stay together, they don't snap. And we'll do it for that one, we'll do it for this one over here as well. I just wanna make sure that the cold doesn't make them so fragile that they break. That's the goal here. And let's plug them in and see what happens. All right, so we're gonna try plugging this in, and if everything goes according to plan, camera will pop up there in just a few seconds. So we'll plug this into the camera side. Come around here. Plug that in, and in just a few seconds, we should have an image up on the screen here. And there you have it. So the cable worked. Hey guys, so we're here with test number two. We're going to test this cable for its fire durability to show you that we can catch it on fire and it won't spread. So safety first, we're all up here. There's fire extinguisher standing by just in case. Let's go ahead and get this up. Let's check it out. So as you can see, our wire, it did catch on fire. It's probably not very usable right now, but it did not spread down the cable, and there was no black smoke coming out. All right guys, so we're back from the warehouse after doing our fire test, and we're gonna go through test number three. I'm actually gonna take this cable, I'm gonna stick it right here in this oven, set it to about 220 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're just gonna let it sit there for about 20-30 minutes and come on back and take a look and make sure that it still works. So let's get that set up. Reach over here, set this to 220 and just turn it on. And our timer is set for 20 minutes. So let's just stick that in here. There. Okay. Remember, don't try this at home. I'm gonna go get some coffee. All right, so we're back. I'm gonna go ahead and take this cable out of the oven. Remember, it's been at 220 degrees for about 20 minutes now. we're going to plug in a camera and see if it still works. Everything goes according to plan. We should have the image up here pretty soon. So, I got my gloves back on. This is, yeah, definitely a little hot. We're going to go ahead. Let's plug it in. Hot, fresh from the oven. And let's see what happens. And there we have it. Voila. All right, so there you have it. We put the cable through 3 different tests, and all the results came out exactly what we were hoping for. The cable made it through cold temperatures, it made it through high temperatures, and it didn't catch on fire and spread. So we now know that this cable is good to go. It's safe to use anywhere. It passed all those tests. So hopefully you learned something and you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of these, you can subscribe just right up over here. Watch some of our previous videos over here. And as always, feel free to leave comments down below. Let us know what you think or if you have any questions and we will get back to you. Thanks again.